Hello and welcome to CMT Stuttgart, and I must apologise immediately for the background noise. People are still putting their stands up. They should have had them up by now, but they're not up. But having said that, one stand is up is this Affinity Travel Different. This is a Affinity campervan on an MAN basis. So we're going to have a look at that. Hear the noise in the background, not this stand. So first thing I want to point out, look at that original rear there. But we're now going to have a look inside, and to bring you around here, this is a most original looking motorhome. Sorry, campervan. In fact, actually, this is really, it's on the border of between a campervan and a motorhome. So we have this unusual looking seat here, which can also be made into a bunk bed. There's a video on that, a link will be below to see how the bunk bed is actually put together. We've got storage all the way around. We've got here, you've got a sink, 2 burners. We've got storage below. Deep storage, nope, it's got a proper wall to it, and there's the fridge in a cubby hole, and side bed, and side washroom. Now that has to be, in my opinion, the best washroom in a campervan of this type. Where's the sink? It's here. Now, as I come in, you can see there's me, and that's how much space. Obviously, it's been put in width-wise, so there isn't a huge amount of space in there. But then again, bear in mind that how big the vehicle actually is. Furthermore, down here, we've also got a bit more storage. And that might be useful if you need to keep something long in the rear, such as skis, scaffolding, uncoiled snakes, you know, sort of the usual sort of stuff you carry around with you. Fridge that opens both ways. Perhaps it's not really necessary to open both ways in this position, but it will do. There you go, there's the fridge, what the fridge looks like inside. And up here you've got your heating, which you can see very clearly. In fact, you could possibly, if you slept with your head on this side, then you wouldn't have to get out of bed to turn the heating on. And although probably that's the best position for your head. In here we've got there you go, a wardrobe and control panel light switches. Here we've got one of I think it's 4 shore power points, and what's this? I can't remember. Oh, it's a little cubby hole. Skylight up there. So, quick overlook here, but if you look at the link below, you will find more detailed videos on this vehicle. But this one here is on an MAN. Why? Because the MAN currently is more easily available on the market. It'll cost more than a Ducato or a Peugeot, a Boxer, but it is waiting times are less. We've got the table here, which has been folded up, and I'll now take you and to show you a different looking vehicle, which is here. So this here So you're looking at 100,000 euros for this one. This is called the Duo, and what this has got, somebody's ripped the forward-facing bench out. We've got a table there. The bed is at the side, but this has to have the best washroom in any camper van that I know of. Look at that. Look how big it is. It's enormous. Well, you can't really tell from here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stand up in it. I'm going to, oh, because of the mirror is actually sloping, I'm going to turn the camera around. There, look at all this. Camper van. See how big it is. Pretty good, huh? And we've got all this space here as well. Excellent. I really appreciate the size of this one. Now, so what does this, what's the advantages and what's the disadvantages? Well, the disadvantage, let's deal with that first. So there's only 2 seats, but most vehicles only have 2 people in them anyway. The bed's at the side. What we'll do here, the bed also sort of folds over like this, but where this pulls out to make the bed longer. So you see, so I've now pulled it out, flip this down there. I'll come down this way, and now we've got a long bed. Push this down a bit, so that gives a big bed in a camper van. A big, can I call it a side bed? There is a bit of space along the corridor to get down here. Now, these cupboards, of course, aren't particularly large, but there's a bit of space there to keep your stuff in. There you go. It's not large or deep, I should have said. Not particularly deep. Got 2 USBs at the back, electric points, and the kitchen here. Now, it isn't more unusual layout. In fact, it's unusual. It's totally unique. No one else is doing one like this. So what we're now seeing, I think, is more ingenuity in camper van design. In fact, there's 1 or 2 other camper vans which really do show ingenuity, using in those cases the Ford Transit. This here is available on the Fiat Ducato, Peugeot Boxer. I think we can also get on the MAN as well. So there you go, sink and 2 burners, bit of preparation space here. Fridge is the same as in the other one, but I'll show it anyway. One little problem with this, because the idea of getting rid of the forward-facing bench isn't new. What's new is the space, the way the bed's been put in. But one of the problems is, if whoever's sitting here is not going to be doing much work at the kitchen, unless maybe you could sit there and do the chopping up and then pass it over to the person who's doing the cooking. So that I would say that is the negative bit with this sort of layout. We've also got storage in here in this I don't want to call it a sidebar, something like that. There you go. I actually filmed this when it was a prototype, and then that was in January 2022, and then guess what? I went and lost the film. I don't know how I did that. I must have destroyed it by accident. Extractor fan here. We've got a big skylight there, and lots of space above the head here. And in this type of layout, certainly would not want any storage in the bulkhead. Sorry, in my opinion. Here we'll have a look at this other one here as well, which is this is 96,000. It's on a Fiat basis, and I've got a picture of what the bed looks like up there, but don't worry, there's a video of the bed being set up, so we can have a look at that. You see this one here is more or less the same as the first one. The bed actually is an option that can go up and down as an option. That would give more space in the garage if it were required. But this is, I think, the most ingenious campervan brand on the market, in my opinion. Don't think I showed this earlier. Oops. Oh, sorry. That is that's how that's a towel. What do you call them? Tea towel thing. Great. So, and this one's on the Fiat. The other one we saw first of all. That one over there is on the MAN. So, thanks very much for being here and watching this. I did spend considerable time at their factory because when there was lockdown, I ended up getting stuck there. But thanks very much for being here. Oh, I didn't show you this either. Sorry. Yeah. This clever bit here. Look, this has been extended because of the shape of the original vehicle, and makes it necessary give it all this extra space here. And look, that really is quite a lot of extra space inside. But if you drew a line down to the bottom, because the way, the shape of the original delivery van is like that. So there you go. That is Affinity on a MAN basis. Thanks very much for being here today. This is the largest site on YouTube for campervans. Well, having said that, they're all European ones, and motorhomes, again all European. But you get an idea of what's happening here if you are in the United States. Thanks very much for watching, and all the best from me in Stuttgart.